Welcome to Co-op Guild. This is Steve here, Kim.
Hi, everybody.
We're here to show you a preview for Gods Heist. Now, this is a upcoming game from Track to Noir, and this is a preview. So what you will be seeing is a prototype game. So of course, the components, artwork, and rules are all subject to change. But we're going to do a playthrough of the first expedition. So basically, what this game is, it is a heist game where we are breaking into the armory of former gods and trying to steal their loot. Loot, loot, loot.
Perfect for Steve.
It is. Okay, let's jump down to the game. So here we have the game set up. And so this is a heist game. And this board here is one of the first map we'll be playing. There are 6 of them in the base game. And basically the goal is to find the vault and steal the treasure in the vault. And so the vault is marked by these red markers. So one of these 3 red markers is the objective space. We have to get in there, steal it, and get out. And we're playing as different marauders. So I'll be playing with Enkil, and Kim will be playing as Draka, of course, and we'll get to that in a second. But throughout the vault, they're going to be guarded by these draconids, so these dragon guards type characters. So very fun fantasy feel as we go and try to steal the loot. The game is driven primarily through cards and actions in that one. What's going to happen is we're going to be drawing these action cards. The action cards are going to give us abilities, but then we have this separate deck we can do. The nice thing about this is there's basically no turns. We can decide to play our cards anytime we want, and when we're done playing all cards in our hands, we can then play the next action card. And the interesting thing about this is these cards in our hand do the really fun, cool, unique stuff, and then the cards are to be able to move and attack and do all that stuff, the basic stuff, comes from this deck. So it's going to force us to go through this. When we go through this full deck, then we'll finish that turn and do another turn. And basically another round is basically what it is. So let's look at one of the tiles here. So the tiles, they're going to have the solid lines. You see solid line here. And then there are also dash lines. You can see a dash line right here and right here. And so the solid lines, any character can move along them. The dash lines, only the marauders, us, can move along those spots. In addition, you can see that the marauders, they have these circular bases, and the enemies of draconids have square bases. You can probably guess already that the draconids will be moving into the square spaces. We can go to the square spaces as well, but we are the only ones that can go into the circle spaces. So these are safe spaces for us. This has a little bit of that stealth element to it. And then when you look at the line of sight is pretty straightforward. It is straightforward for the guards. For us as marauders, we can see everyone around us. Basically, they can go a straight line until they run into an obstacle, like a character or a wall or something. You also notice that there's these little arrows on the board. You see here, there's a little black arrow and a little white arrow down here. This is dictating their facing and which they will move for the AI. But the other thing you'll notice is there are these checks here. So you can see here, there's a 5+. So anytime we move across that path, we need to do a test. So that'll be rolling a d6 to start the game. However, you won't always be rolling a d6 in the game. We can actually level up throughout each session, which is really, really cool. But of course, the nice thing is there is loot. More loot. so we can, of course, go into that space and grab that loot. Now, anytime we can draw a line of sight to one of these other tiles next to it, we can then reveal it and see what it is. Of course, enemies will spawn, loot will be placed here, and we just keep going. So our objective is to locate the vault, get in, and get out. And we have to come out the same tile we came into. So we'll have to enter one of these 2 spaces, find the stuff down here, and come out the same 2 spaces. Pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Now, the nice thing about this game is you have a lot of marauders to pick from. They all play very differently. But there's also different elements that add to the feeling as well to make it feel different. So we have side quests, and we can have different planning sessions. So let's look at the side quests first. So before each play, you'll draw a random side quest. This is our saving prayer. So this gives a little bit of a setup. But this basically, it is the section of the sanctuary houses small altars. A prayer will help you focus on your objective. So whenever we pick up a loot token on a side quest space, we can immediately spend an action card to archive their tension card wherever it is. I'll explain what that means a little bit later. But basically, this gives us something else we can do. It's optional to do, but it's something else to do. As part of setup, the cool thing is you can spend some of your money to plan your infiltration into the vault. And so this one we've already bribed a guard. So this is what they started with. So I already deducted some of that money from our starting money. So we've got that ready to go. The other thing I want to point out is there's also these challenge cards. So challenge cards are really fun. Basically what they do is they give you another task to do. In this case, we have to do first aid. So one of us needs to take a damage and then heal. If we do that, we level up.
Just suggesting.
I think you're everyone taking damage. I'm pretty squishy. So,
Okay.
but yeah, so we do this, we'll get a new challenge card, and we'll have something else to try to do. But basically, what it means is right now we roll a d6. We level up, we roll a d8. Level up again, d10, and finally we get to a d12. But that is only for the vault you're in. Okay, I've explained a lot of stuff already, but let's look at our characters and we'll start playing. So Kim is playing as Draka. So Draka, this just screams you, I'm sorry.
Works for me.
It does look like you. So the important thing is you have 4 health. So if you ever take 4 wounds, you are in critical condition and basically you have 1 round, someone comes save you, otherwise you get eliminated. Not ideal. So you also have this ability down here, dodge +2. If anytime you need to do a test that is a dodge, you get +2 to your roll. Pretty straightforward. The cards also have spaces to the left for the deck and to the right for the discard, so you can keep track of your deck there. So that is Kim playing as Draka. But the main thing that makes these characters unique is their deck of cards. They're all very, very different from that standpoint. I'm playing as Enko, so I only have 2 health, and I can get a +2 to my smooth talking, but...
You a smooth talker?
I'm a smooth talker, that's right.
Sure. All right.
All right, so last thing we need to do is draw our 4 cards in front of us. Let's do that. So let's take a look at one of these cards real quick. So the cards are multi-use. So you can play the card for the bottom effect down here, or you can play it for the top effect. This is a boost effect. Basically, before you do any tests, you can discard any number of these to add that result before you roll the dice. So it helps you mitigate those dice rolls. But in this, otherwise, you can do what it says here. This is test 4+. So if there's a Draconid in your line of sight, you can test 4+, roll that d6. If you're successful, do the green check mark to add a collapse token on its space, or if you fail, you do the bomb part. And then bomb card tells you what to do with the card after you're done. In this case, just discard it. So you'll get this back. But you can chuck rocks. As part of setup, we also were able to start with a equipment, a minor potion. So I gave this to Kim because I feel like she's going to be punching a lot of guys and might need to heal.
Sure.
So this is the value of that. You don't have to worry about it right now, but that's useful for between games. You can actually sell them. But otherwise, it says here, if you're another marauder in contact, have suffered wounds, you can do test 5+ and basically try to heal. Now, down here in the corner, it tells you where this goes. This gets archived. What that means is it will go behind to the bottom of the equipment deck. So we won't see it again for a while. All right, so how do we win the game? We win the game if we get the loot and we all get out. We lose the game if we get out without getting the loot. Or we draw all the wounds out. So in this case, because we're playing a 2-player game, we have 4 wound cards. So Kim, if you have all 4 wound cards, we all make you lose. But if I have 1 and you have 3, we still lose because we ran out of that deck.
Okay.
So that's important to keep in mind. Can't take too many wounds. The other thing we can lose is if we're both eliminated, of course. Let's go ahead and start playing. So, one big thing about the game is you have a max hand size of 5. So currently we have 4. So once we get a 5th card, we immediately have to play one of our cards. But right now we can play any of our cards right now. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense because we're not on the board. So what we'll probably wind up doing is just drawing our first action card. So let's see what happens. So Kim, Draka. So this is your card. You have a choice now. You can discard a card in front of you to slot this in that space. You don't have to use it right now. Or you can use it right now, or you can discard it. So I would recommend at this point to either use it right now or slot it in front of you. So you can use it anytime later.
I would use it now because I want to get on the board.
Cool. Okay, so you can do 3 moves.
Okay.
So you're going to go 3 moves, and you can enter into any edge space onto that tile there. Now, he is facing downwards, so if you move in front of him, he will see you, but you won't be hunted. but if he activates, he might interact with you. But if you go to his side, you'll be okay.
So if I go here, the next thing we do is draw another action card.
No, we can play as many cards as you want. So it depends on what you want to do. So that's the nice thing about this game. It's very fluid turn structure.
Well, how about I come in here and throw some rocks at him right away?
I like it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Go right there.
Okay.
I will play rock throwing.
Okay.
So I will do a test of 4+ to try to clap some rocks on his face.
I like it.
So 50-50 shot.
Do you want to boost it at all?
You know what? Yes.
Okay.
How do I want to do that? I'm going to boost it by 2, so I only need a 2+ to hit.
Okay, 2+ and D6. See what you get.
5.
Can't see it, but she did
Sorry,
roll 5.
I rolled 5.
There you go.
Believe me, I did. Didn't have to boost it, but it was okay. It's security.
That's right. So you get to put a collapse token on its space, which is going to eliminate it. He's gone.
Didn't even see what happened to him.
Just dropped a rock on him, and he's off the board. Now, collapse tokens, what they mean is they block line of sight. No one can move on there. It also stops spawning on that space, too.
Wait, if no one can move on there, did I just block our path?
Kind of. But what we can do is anytime we get an action card, we can choose to just discard these action cards to remove that collapse token if you're next to it.
Okay.
So they're really easy to clean up.
Okay.
So
you didn't tell me about that part before I decided to take action.
yeah, you just want the rocks. It's okay. I get it.
I chose violence right away. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna do anything because I'm not on the board, of course. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what the next card is. Oh, it's my turn. Ankle. So I can move 4. I'll just use that to enter the board. So I'm going to enter right here, because that's the only spot I have. All right, let's draw our next action card. It's my turn again, so I'm going to actually discard this right away. Ooh, now here's the kicker. I can discard this right away to remove that collapse token, which will help us move.
Mm-hmm.
But if I draw a spawning card, that will also block the spawn. I can save this for later, potentially.
We burn through the action deck, and it just shuffles and keeps going, right?
Yep. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to get rid of it. I have another card I can use. I'll clean up that collapse token. All right, I'm not going to do anything else because nothing else makes sense for me to play right now. So, Are you still good?
Yes.
Okay. Here's your Draconids. So, interception. So what this means is if a Draconid had line of sight to a stealthy character, we're both currently stealthy, we would have to interact with them some way. And what it is just drawing one of these cards and doing what it says. Otherwise, we draw one Draconid's activation card. Now, one thing we didn't ask is, do you want to play on easy or medium? I kind of recommend medium difficulty.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, medium difficulty. Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
It's fine. It's fine.
That was a bad idea.
So here we go. For medium, we're going to do the top one and the bottom one. And we have to do interception after each step below, which means, of course, if they see a stealth character, we do it as well. So right now, Draconids are going to attack.
But they're all dead.
They're all dead. Otherwise, Draconids are going to move towards white.
But they're all dead.
All dead. That's it.
Okay,
Nothing else happens.
Good.
See? Fine. No big deal. Okay.
Good thing I threw those rocks.
That's right. All right. Let's do the next card. So, Enko, it's me. Move 5 or attack. Let's move 5. Let's play that right away. So let me go. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, treasure. I'll
get the treasure, and then let's see what this thing is. So grab it over, flip it over, and this is 1d4 coins. So I'm going to roll a d4 and see how many coins I get. I get 3 coins. Ooh, that's really good.
Nice. So
I'll exchange these 2 for a 5. So I got 10 coins on me. Okay.
You have 1 movement left. Does that interrupt your movement, or can you keep going?
It does not interrupt my movement to get that loot, and the only time it does is if it's a side quest loot. But if I reveal this tile, it does interrupt my movement, which I will do so. So let's reveal this tile. And this has a collapse token on it. This is part of the setup, so we can add a collapse token after we reveal the tile. So flip it over, and then the important thing is we need to orientate this so north is going the same direction, up north there, like that. And I'm going to suggest we put a collapse token on that space.
That works for me.
You like that? Okay, and then we're going to put down 2 loot tokens down here. Okay. So here we go. And that is all we need to do for setting up that tile.
Okay.
All right. Are you doing anything else? Or are you still good?
I'm still good. I have to catch up to you to make this carrier card. I could carry you with me.
Sweet.
But I'm a little far behind.
Okay, here we go. Speaking of which, Draconids. So interception, and we don't have to worry about that. And then we need to draw an activation card. So Draconids attack, and then they move towards white. Yeah, it's one thing that's worth mentioning on this card is the bottom section is if you're playing on difficult. We would actually add a Draconians on the red spawn spaces, which we still don't have any. So, luckily, we're getting lucky in these cards right now. So, all right. We still good? Keep going?
Yep, keep going.
Okay, we have Draka. So you can pocket this card, or you can use it right away.
I'm going to move.
You can use it right away to move too? Okay.
Boom. Boom. This way?
Sure.
Do I want to reveal that?
Yeah, why not? What's the worst that can happen?
I mean, splitting the party again.
I can go that way instead. No big deal.
Do you want to go this way?
It is a little tricky because we would have to go across these spots, and there's a chance we could take wounds, but
that might be the vault.
that might be the vault. That's true.
And then there's more loot over here.
Yep.
But you could get.
It depends on what's over there because I can mess with the Draconids.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna expose this spot.
Okay.
There's a Draconin in line of sight.
Yep. So put him on there, and he faces black, so he's facing towards you. And it looks like we have 2 loot also in that space. Now, one thing I should mention is down here, you see this gate symbol. This is a secret passage. You can move from one secret passage to another secret passage. And I point that out because there's one down here, and there's one over here. So there's a few spaces you can kind of teleport around there. Okay, I'm gonna have some fun here. So I've got the Puppeteer card. I love this character. This is very much a fun character. It is. So I can remotely control them, like mind control them. I'm going to test 4+. Then I can move one Draconid up to 2 spaces and/or change his facing. If he has line of sight to an unrevealed tile, I can reveal it. So I can remotely reveal tiles. I'm going to try to do that for us right now. But before I do that, I'm going ahead and boost it. So I want to boost it with a +2. So I need to roll that d6 and just need a 2 or higher. There we go. Let's see if I can control that guy. That is not how you do that. That's not how you do that. So
that's the only thing that would have not worked.
Unfortunately, this does say archive this card, so that's it. That's gone. So my one chance to puppeteer him, I messed it up.
Good job.
Whoopsies. Oh well, I tried. Here we go.
All right, next action. Moving on.
Draka. Yeah, you can pocket it or you can play it. Or you can do both. Just hang on to it. You can play it anytime. So basically what that means is we're done with this action deck. So when we are done playing all our cards, we're going to discard all our cards, shuffle those up, and start a new round. Mm-hmm. So might as well play all your cards if you can.
So we have to shuffle all these cards?
When we're done, yes.
Okay. How does attacking work?
So attacking work, you need to have line of sight to them,
yeah,
and you need to be adjacent to them, unless you have some ability that says otherwise. So you would have to be right here, and then you can attack them. And when you attack them, you're going to be rolling our dice plus their dice. They roll a d10, and so you want to get higher than them to do damage. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But when you do that, you can neutralize them, which lays them down, and then you can then pass across them. Because normally you can't go across them until they're neutralized. So right now, that guy's kind of blocking our path.
Well, not if I use this to move 2.
Okay.
And then I go here, and then I'm going to boost myself to go over that way.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. So, if...
Oh, except for I can't go this way. This is an arrow direction that way. Oh, I don't want to do that then.
That's correct. Yeah, the arrows do show you which direction you can move along those paths, if there are any arrows.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But you could go there.
It would have been really helpful if he was puppeteered and moved out of my way.
Yep, it would have been.
It would have been so nice. Oh, actually, no. Here, if I play my move and then carrier card.
Oh, okay. The carrier card does 1 moving with one of your action cards, plus 1 movement. Oh, you can move further. That's nice. And you can move 1 marauder in contact with you.
Yeah, so you're coming with me. Like it or not.
Okay. Place them on empty space that you have passed through. The carried marauder automatically succeeds on any test on a dotted line. That's kind of nice. But I think I need to be next to you to start, right?
But I'm going to be in contact with you.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know if that's the right way to do it.
I'm not entirely sure. We'll just play it that way. It's fine.
Okay, so I would do this, and then 3 here. Mm-hmm. Oh, but actually, no, you would still be here because I can only put you on a place that I've passed through.
That's right.
So I was thinking I could potentially just throw you into the tree, but I can't do that. But you'll just stay there, and I'm currently in your way.
That's fine.
Okay. There you go.
Totally fine. All right, I don't have any cards that are useful anymore, so I am good to discard. Are you good?
Yep.
All right, discard everything, and then we'll shuffle this up and do a new round. Okay, ready for the next turn. Now, I want to point out this card in particular. So every character has one of these cards in their decks. It's called the tension card. Notice it has a modifier of -1. It says here on the next test, we have -1 to a modifier. And so this symbol, what this means is next time we do an interception with a Draconids, we get -1 to that. And we cannot get rid of this card normally. It's just going to affect us until that happens. So, wah wah. However,
Okay.
I might go right now because
Sure.
I have this nice little card you might like called Appeasement. Each player discards 1 tension in front of them and then draws a card.
Oh, perfect.
So
wait, you do have to succeed in the test.
I do have to
was
succeed.
about to just do that immediately.
Nope.
It's not a guarantee with you, Steve.
It is not a guarantee.
Go ahead and roll. You need a 3 or higher. It's a fairly good odds. Just saying.
Okay.
Come on.
Don't roll 2 or 1. Here we go.
Come on, Steve.
There we
you
go. We got
Good.
it. Okay.
Good. All right, so we can get rid of tension.
Yep, and then you can draw a card, which I need to shuffle my deck. Okay, here we go. First action card is Draw God. 2 moves or attack. I'm guessing you want to play right away?
I do.
Okay.
I could be greedy and go this way, but I'm not going to.
Well, you can because that cloud starts blocking away.
I think I'm going to try jumping in the tree.
Okay. So in order to do that, you need to pass a couple of tests. So the first test is a 4+. And if you fail, you take a wound. If you cross this one, it's also 4+. If you fail that, you also take a wound.
That's fine. I have means to get rid of wounds because I have a bandage card.
There you go.
Just in case.
And actually, that is our challenge. We need to take wounds and heal. So that wouldn't be a bad way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead, try it. The other thing to keep in mind is if I'm on your same tile, I can discard cards to boost your attempts as well.
Okay. So if I jump to the tree and I don't do a 4+, do I fail and I don't move, or do I just get a wound?
You just get a wound.
Okay. I'm good with that. I'm not going to boost it.
Okay, just rolling 4+.
Yep. Bam!
You got it.
Successful leap.
You gonna try and move again?
Yep, because I have 2 moves. I'm going to do another 4+. Ready?
Okay.
Or...
That is not how you do it.
the thump. Okay, but I get a wound, which is
You wound.
just one of these. Where does this go?
That goes behind your card. You can tuck it so you can see the top of it sticking up. And just for everyone watching, I will put our health on the screen. So Kim's got now 3 health. I've got 2 left, so maybe easy to follow along.
No problem.
All
I
right.
think I want to reveal that.
Sure, go ahead, reveal it. So here's the tile that Kim revealed. We have a Draconis here. It's facing towards the black arrow, so down this pathway. We have 2 loot down here, and then important thing to look at is this here. So this is a side quest loot. Anytime you pick up one of those, your movement does end. Normally you can pick up loot and keep moving. And then we can look at what the side quest itself is. Now, this one says, remember we have Saving Prayer. Anytime you pick that up, we can archive our tension card, which is really, really nice. So what that means is our tension card we just got rid of will be removed from our decks for this playthrough. So we don't have to worry about dealing with it the rest of the game.
Nice.
All right, so that was your action. Let's see what else we can do.
I actually kind of want to play Fury.
Okay.
Fury says, I gain a wound. I can move up to 3 spaces, ignoring any line of sight, and any Draconids in my path are neutralized. And if my move ends on a space containing a Draconid, he's eliminated.
Oh, okay.
So,
taking a wound to move?
I am tempted to just instead of all 3 movement, I can go here, here, and sit on this guy, and he's gone.
That's right. You can do that.
Just stay there.
Yep.
All right, so I'm playing Fury. I'm going to take this guy 1, 2, squash. He goes over here, but I get a wound.
Yep, you get a wound.
Which is fine.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because...
Welcome to 2 Health Gang.
Yep, because here's my plan.
Okay.
Hopefully I get to go again relatively soon.
I mean, you can go right now. There's nothing stopping.
Oh, wait.
Keep playing your cards.
Hold on. If I have just eliminated... so I have Distinguished Fighter.
Yes.
If I've just eliminated a Draconid, store him on this card, maximum 3. For each on this card, I get +1 to an attack test.
Ooh.
I can keep this card in front of you after use and at the end of the turn. Otherwise, I discard all the tokens on it.
So normally you have to discard all your cards. That is an exception.
Okay.
Special card.
So I'm building my rage.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to play Bandage, which is -D4 wounds to myself or another Marauder I'm with. I'm going to pick myself.
Good choice.
So let's see if I can heal.
Okay, gotta roll the D4 for that one.
Or a D6. Where's the D4? Oh, my bad. I'm going to roll the D4. Ah, 4.
4 wounds. Wow.
I could have been dead and resurrected. All right.
Okay,
so I am healed.
Super healed.
That's archived underneath here and gone.
Okay, our turns. So let's keep going. With the next action card we have is the Draconids Interception. So right now, is he looking at a stealth character? He doesn't see anybody, fortunately, so we don't have to worry about that. But then we do have to draw an activation card. We're doing easy and medium level, so only the first two, we'll ignore the bottom one. So this one says Draconids face toward hunted marauders and attack. Hunted marauders is if you have a red ring on the base. That will happen if you happen to attack and miss. Some other effects can do it as well. So nothing happens there. We do easy and medium. Spawn a Draconid on a plus base of tiles containing a marauder. So let's look here. So here I've got a tile here with a plus, so one would spawn there, and you don't. Oh, you have one up there. That would spawn. So one thing to note about this guy here, there's no black arrow, so instead he's facing toward the white arrow, and the reason for that is because he can only go north. He actually can't go, because remember, he can't go across dotted lines, so he can't go that direction. Okay, I have a fun card I want to play, and of course I'm going to play this Mind Control. So if there's a Draconid in your line of sight, which there currently is, I can test 5+. If I'm successful, I can move in one space and choose his facing. He has another Draconid in his line of sight. He eliminates him. So go fight for me. So I'm going to play that one. I am going to boost it. So I'm going to boost it with this +1. I think I'm going to boost it with just +1. So I need a 4, 5, or 6. Not great odds. I could boost it again.
I mean, it's 50-50 odds for... Those aren't terrible.
We'll see what happens. Okay. I want them to go fight. Go fight for me. Here we go. A 3. Okay, missed. Okay. Not great. Not great.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything else?
I could try to eliminate that guy. Might as well, I guess.
Sure.
Let's try it. I've got a panic card because apparently I'm panicking. If there's a Draconid in my line of sight, I can test 5+. He's eliminated.
That's a bad idea.
Don't do it.
But you have to roll a 5 or higher, otherwise he's gonna turn and attack you and do a +1 damage.
Okay, we won't do that yet.
No, that's
okay, here we go.
I do not recommend.
Draka, you got this card, so you can hang on to it, or you can play it, or what do you want? So,
I'm gonna move.
Keep drawing.
I'm gonna move.
Oh, you can use it right away. Okay.
Yeah, can't I?
Sure.
Because I think I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Okay, so you get that loot,
and it's a 4+ check.
Yep.
Yep. Let's just do it.
Okay.
Bam.
You got it.
See?
Is that how you roll successes?
See? That's what you do, Steve.
Okay.
I'm on that loot card.
So you get that loot. First, let's see what that loot token is.
Okay.
So let's take a look at that loot. It is +1 EQT. That's equipment. You get a free equipment card.
Ooh.
So that is you draw the top card of that deck there. Let's see what it is.
Another minor potion.
When you gain equipment cards during the game, you can either take them directly into your hand, which you might need to make space for, or you can put it into your discard pile. Alright, next action card we have is Enkill. It's me, 5 moves or attack. So I think I might run away because actually I could attack him. Nothing bad can happen from that, right?
Could you come catch up to me? I'll protect you.
Okay. That's not a good way for me getting over there. I can move. I'm tempted to move here, and then get in front of that guy. Because there's no. Actually, I could move here instead and come up behind you.
Yeah.
Do that instead.
You think you're gonna do a 4+?
No. Okay, I'm just gonna hang on to that card for now. We'll just keep going. Figure what will happen later. So.
You don't know what to. You don't know which way you want to die.
No, I'm not gonna die. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I got my other card. Sweet. 4 moves or attack +1. Okay.
Oh, there's a better chance of attacking the dude.
There is. Let's keep going.
Oh, okay.
He's fine. He's not gonna bother me, right?
I hope not.
We'll see. Draka, you got this card. You want to hang on to it or use it right away? The +2 is if you're hunted. You're currently not hunted, but you could attack him. Now the nice thing is, you're in a safe spot, so it's an automatic win to hit him with this attack if you wanted to.
Yep. Okay, so one thing that I didn't do when I picked up the loot card from the spot I was in during my last stuff was to actually complete the side quest, which was spending an action card to archive their tension. I didn't have an action card, though, in that moment, so can't do it. I'll have to look for another loot card in a different side quest spot.
That's right.
If I attack that guy, I roll the green die and he rolls the red one. And whoever has higher wins.
If you attack from a circle space, which is a stealthy space, you automatically succeed on any attacks.
Oh, so I'm not even going to roll, and I'm just going to murder.
Yep, but you do need to spend your card for that to do the attack.
This one.
Yep.
There we go.
Cool.
Done.
But he's not eliminated. He is neutralized.
Oh.
So what that means is you leave him there and you lay him down on the side. Basically what it means is he's going to stay that way until something reactivates him.
But he's not in my way anymore?
Not in your way. He won't do anything. He's just there.
Okay.
So.
Next card.
Okay, here we go. Next one. What you get is an Enko card. It's 4 moves or it becomes stealthy again on a round space. So I've got 4 cards in my hand. I've got all my actions. Which means I think the last card is a Draconic card. I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
You don't want to move out of his line of sight potential?
Nope, I'm okay with it.
Oh, God.
Interception! So first we have to look, and no one sees me, so I'm good. And then we have to draw a Draconic activation card. So see what they want to do now. Very easy and medium. Draconics move towards white, and the Draconics face towards hunted marauders and attack. So first thing we need to do is we need to move them towards white. So this guy, his white area is north, so he's just going to turn around and face. He can't actually move north because there's an unrevealed tile up there. And this guy doesn't have a white triangle, so instead he's going to move towards black. And so this Draconic would move 1 space and then turn around and face white. So, but luckily I'm around the corner, he doesn't see me. We're still totally safe. And during all those moves, they didn't see any stealth character. We're okay.
And the guy lying down is just taking a nap still?
Just taking a nap.
Okay.
Long nap. So we're done with the round, but we can still play any of our cards we want. So I think I need to go do stuff. So if I could get near you, what does your minor potion do for range? Is it in the same tile?
It has to be in contact with me.
I have to be next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can make a 50-50 succeed at least once.
All right, let's try it. So let's.
I mean, really.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to use my 5 move card to go 1, 2. Gotta do a test here. Might as well use this because I'm not using it otherwise.
Well, save it because you still have to continue moving.
Yes.
Save it until if it's a concern.
What? Oh, just try for it.
Yeah.
And then use the next one.
Maybe you're okay.
Can I die? Okay, here we go. First one. 6. We're
good.
okay.
Now you got to go again.
This is 3. 1, 2, 3. Gotta do another test. Now I will definitely use it.
Okay.
Doesn't make sense not to. So I get +2 to this roll. I need to roll 4 higher, so not a 1. That's fine.
2.
That succeeds.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can move here. I've got 1 more movement. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna move down here. Let's go get this loot.
Ooh, look at that.
Loot. So we get equipment and 1d4 in money.
Here's your equipment.
Equipment, we're getting a tablet, which we can spend for an oracle card, which I'm gonna do right now. Might as well, right? So oracle cards are pretty cool because they get added to your deck. So this one I've got recovery now. Retrieve 1 card from the top 5 of your discard pile placed in front of you. That is awesome. I'm liking this one. Okay, I'm going to take it to my hand.
Okay, and you get to roll for your money.
Oh, I get to roll for money. I forgot about that. Yes, I get to roll for 2 money. Got a total of 12 on me, so let's keep doing stuff. So let me move this card to move 4, which unfortunately I'm just going to move 1 space because I want to get next to you.
Okay.
Actually, I can get through you.
You can move through me?
Oh, I can't. I don't have a good spot. Actually, this will work. I can go through you to 3. I can stop here, but when I normally can't move onto Draconics, but when they're neutralized, you can. Now, anytime this happens, I need to reposition him in a legal space. Now, looking at the board here, the other space I came from, I would have to put him here. However, I cannot put him there. And so guess what? He's eliminated.
Oh.
Just by moving him. And I can reveal that tile. So let's see what this thing is. And reveal that tile, and I see a Draconid looking right at me. Uh-oh. So, yeah, so that's a thing.
Well, you have your Oracle, so can you get a card that might help you with that?
I can. I do have my other action card, which is a +1 attack. So there's a chance I can neutralize them. Right? There's a chance, right? Right?
I mean, technically, yes.
Technically, yes. So what I'm going to do with that Oracle card is I'm going to play that to take back my Panic card. I'm going to get it for the +2 modifier. So now what I'm going to do is I can play this for attack +1, and I get +2 to it. So that's a total of +3 from the
very squishy.
The squishy one, right? So I'm going to roll this die, and you got to roll the red die, and you got to get higher than them. So let's see what happens. I got +3. We're okay.
Oh,
We're
good.
okay.
I
So
immediately thought you were dead.
7 beats the 6. He is now neutralized.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Take a nap.
I have no more cards to play. I'm done.
Yep, I am done too.
All right. Let's go ahead and reset for the next round. I apologize, everyone. We forgot something. This would have made things a lot easier. The challenge was, by the way, when you take damage and heal, you complete this and we level up. We should have leveled up a long time ago.
Whoops.
We just made it harder for ourselves. So that is completed. We are now going to level up and we're getting a new challenge, which is this one, which is experts. This one says, during the same game turn, pass 2 tests using a D4 instead of the marauders die. You level up. So you can choose to roll a D4 instead. That makes it a little tricky, but we'll see if we can do that one.
So because we level up now, we roll a D6 or D8.
Yep. So now that D6 becomes a D8 die.
Okay, perfect. See, we're totally fine.
Yeah, it's okay. We just made it harder.
Yeah.
All right. Should we start it up?
Yep.
Let's do it. First card is Draconids. So they're going to do Interception. None of them see us, so it's okay. And then we need to draw an activation card. Okay, we have E and M. So the E1, neutralize Draconids, get back up. Let's not do that, though.
No? Okay.
Yep, because I have this card called Standstill. After drawing a Draconids action card, I can test 4+. If I do not play its effect on the tile you're on, nor the tiles in contact.
Okay.
So I can prevent that guy from getting up for this whole activation. So let's go ahead and see if that works. But I need to get a 4+.
Which, now you're rolling a D8. You have a better chance.
You say that.
Come on, Steve.
Say that. Unfortunately, I do have -1 to it, which is not great. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this one as a +2 to counter the -1. So I'll have +1 to this roll. I need a 3+ to succeed. So let's see if we can cancel this whole thing.
I'm actually amazed, Steve, on your ability to roll 1s tonight.
It was because of the tension. It's okay. It's fine.
No, you had
Nope.
a positive...
Nope. That was only because of tension. Nothing else. It's fine. All right, so we still have to do the card.
He's standing back up.
Yep.
Yoink.
Then he's... So, okay, after he stands up, then we have to check for interception, which we have to look at the board. So looking at the board, he does have line of sight to me. I'm in stealth, so we have to draw an interception card. So here we go. The Draconid calmly moves into attack position without saying a word, then stares at you, ready to act. Draw a dodge card. So here's my dodge card. You look around for a way out of the situation, and Luck smiles on you. Half buried in the sand lies a somatic bomb. Will you be quick enough to grab it? I test 5+.
Come on, Steve. I don't know how many more 1s you can roll.
Ow! Challenge accepted. So here we go.
5 or higher.
5 or higher.
Roll
I do
the
have a +1, but we'll see.
I mean, you might need it.
I may need it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use. So you're saying use it?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 or higher.
4 or higher. Here we go.
Come on.
That's a 3.
Oh
I
my
did
God.
not do it. It's fine.
Okay.
You roll, grabbing the bomb and throw it awkwardly. That seems accurate.
Yeah.
+1 collapse token on the space where your marauder is, and 1 space in contact. So yeah, that's great. So it collapses around us. So collapse here, and a collapse in contact with me. So I can give it to you. Just kidding. I'll give it to you.
No, give it to that
Give
guy.
that guy, which does actually kill him. So unfortunately, I did take a wound from that rubble landing on top of me. It's okay. I'm only 1 hit away from dying. It's fine. It's fine.
Cool, Steve.
Yep. So that could have gotten a lot better. Let's put it that way.
So, do you have to move out of the rubble space, or do you still stand?
I cannot do anything. The only you can do is I have to clear the rubble to do anything, basically.
So great.
Yep.
And now these other 2 guys have to do their stuff.
That's correct. They get back up and they move towards black.
So he's gonna turn and then move, or just turn?
Turn and then move. Yep.
Okay. And he turns this way and goes that way.
Yep. They heard the explosion up there, but they don't know what
They have to go the long way.
That's right. So, all right, that's it. That was fine, right? I have no cards. Here's my card. I'll play that to get rid of the collapse
That's
token.
good, and you can do the next one to get rid of the one in front of you.
Is that my punishment?
Yes.
There's the next one to get rid of the one
There
next
you
to
go.
me. There you go.
There you go, Steve.
I'm helping.
You are.
Oh, now I get my last one. 4 moves. I'm just gonna hang on to it. Well, actually, I should probably move in case the guy spawns.
Yeah.
So let me move 4 spaces. We have to get around this spot, which is kind of Do I reveal the tile we need?
Yeah, because I haven't done anything yet. I'm just gonna.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, and there. Oh, I could get that loot.
Steve, you have 1 wound.
Actually, we need to get rid of our bad things. That's true.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad to cross over that spot. There's just an empty dotted line, so it's easy to get
Oh
to.
yeah, then just go there.
But the problem is I don't have an action card, and I want to pick that up with an action card so we can get rid of our attention cards.
You're right.
So I'll stop there. But might as well reveal that tile.
All right, and we know that since the other 2 weren't the vault tile, this is going to be the vault tile.
Before we played the game, we did have this bribe card. So let's look at this because this matters now. When you reveal the objective tile, do not place one of the draconids that should be there. So the nice thing is we bribe the guard. There is actually no guards there because they would spawn with 1 normally.
Excellent.
So we do put the loot on there though.
So we have to get that loot and get out?
No, we have to get the vault is in here. This is the objective space, that red marker. Now to get that, we need to discard action cards. So to do that, we have to discard action cards equal to 2, because we're playing a 2-player game, times 2, because we're not playing with one of the marauders. I chose not to include them in the game. So there you go.
You Steve did.
I did. You're welcome. So we have to discard 4 action cards. Now, someone has to be on that space, then anybody else on that tile can also contribute to that.
Okay.
Once we do that, then we get the loot, and then the alarm will ring. We'll see what happens then, and we have to get out.
Okay.
But of course,
I'm coming.
You're coming?
Yes.
Okay. So let's keep going with the rest of it. Next action card is going to be Draka. 2 moves, or you can use it right away.
1, 2.
Okay, sure.
Okay, draw again.
Draw again. You have Draconids, so interception. Let's do this now. None of them see us, that's fine. And then we do an activation. So we're doing easy, medium. They move towards black. And then +1 Draconid on red spawn spaces.
Now I'm blocking this one.
He does not spawn.
But then this one spawns.
Yep. And he faces towards the black.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And that is it.
Next card.
Next card. I think these last 2 are you. Yep, Draka. 2 moves or attack.
Okay, I'm going to go 2. Jump over you. 1, 2.
Uh-huh. And the last one is also you. 3 moves or attack if hunted. So for your line of sight is along the whole axis, straight line. So as long as you don't contact a wall or another character, or until you contact another character, you can do it. So for example, if you were in this middle spot, you can actually draw straight lines all the way down here, but you could see this guy, but not the guy behind him, because he's blocking him. Now, if he was neutralized laying down, you can see past him.
Yep.
So,
do I still have 2 moves to take?
You still have your 2 moves to take. Oh, yeah, you have 3 moves to take. You got 3 move card. Yep.
3 moves. So here's my choices, Steve.
Okay.
I can do 1 move and turn and throw a rocket, because I'm going to have to discard these cards anyway.
Sure.
I can throw a rocket at this guy.
Yeah.
Or I can just get into that spot for end of game right away. But I think, like, putting rubble here wouldn't be a bad idea.
Because it blocks them from coming back at us?
Yeah, and maybe we just sprint this way, or that we have maybe choices. I don't know. Is that a good thing?
We could sprint down there and then clean that up on the way out. That's not a bad idea. At least it blocks them
from coming up this way.
Right.
In case this is a problem. So that's what I'm going to do.
You can
Violence.
try it. It's fun.
Violence. I'm going to go there. I'm going to turn. I'm going to throw rocks.
Okay. So what do you need for this test?
It's a 4+.
Okay.
It will collapse a token in his spot. If not, it's going to be a space in contact with the target space, which would have been nice if they were next to each other, but that's fine. Yeah, just need a 4 or higher. That's a 6. Yep. It's over here. Sorry, if only we had fancy dice trays. So he gets squished.
Yep. So he gets collapsed, so he's eliminated.
Boop. Now, did I eliminate him?
Yes.
So that's going to go on this card.
What does that card say exactly?
It says, if you have just eliminated a Draconid, store it on this card. Up to 3.
I think that counts.
It boosts up my combat attack.
Sweet. What else you got? 'Cause I got nothing.
Of course.
Of course. I got wounds.
There. I think I'm good. I'll just discard these.
Let's go ahead and reset for the next round.
Okay.
All right, here we go. First action card is going to be me. At 5 moves or attack, I'm going to play that right now to move. I want to move, and I want to go for that loot below me.
You don't have an action card.
Oh, I need an action card for that. Just kidding. Yeah. I will pocket that one.
Do you have to discard a different card?
Yes, I've discarded a different card for that one. Okay. I'm going to discard this card, and I'm going to pocket that action card for now. All right. Okay. Next one. Let's see what happens. We get Draka. You get 2 moves or attack.
I'm going to use the moves.
Okay.
I'm going to go here.
Oh, okay.
You need a 5 or higher.
Yeah.
If you do get next to me, I can heal you. Just keep that in mind.
Okay. That is not a 5 or higher, so you do take a wound.
Oops.
That's okay.
I can also heal myself. It's fine.
Okay. But you're in the objective space, which is good.
Yes.
So now we need to discard 4 action cards. I have got 1, but we need more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So next card is going to be Inko, my card. I'm going to use that right away to move.
You're going for the loot instead of the final objective?
Yep. I am. And I'm going to discard this as I go pick up that loot. So, which completes our side quest, which gets rid of our tension cards out of our hands.
Whenever a marauder picks up the loot token as a side quest, they can immediately spend it. It's not both of us, it's you.
Okay, well, mine is archived, and so it's now out, which is great. And I do get see what that token was.
It was this ID4.
ID4. Okay, see what money I get? I get 2 more money.
Okay.
It's on the ground.
Did that interrupt your movement? Can you move back?
And fortunately, that does interrupt my movement.
Okay.
That. All right, next card. Here we go. We have Draka. 3 moves or +1 if injured. Okay.
All right, I'm going to hang on to it.
All right, next card. Are you going to play your minor potion?
Well, I was hoping to heal you
I mean,
over myself because I only have 1 wound and you're half dead.
Yep. But it depends. If you can hang on to the other action cards.
Yeah, and I can't get rid of this one anyway.
Actually, you know what? I don't think we can do it anyway. Because I have seen 2 of my action cards. I can't get there.
Because you had to go get that loot.
Yep. I get 1 for loot. My bad.
Because this one I could heal myself for 2. So I'm fine. I'm going to...
Okay, hang on to it.
Yeah.
Okay, next card. Inkles, that's mine. Let's just...
You got to get onto my space.
I don't know. I know. I can move there.
Yeah, move onto the tile.
Okay. I'll use that for a 4 move. Let's move next to you. Okay.
Oh, which now I can heal you.
Okay.
I'm going to spend this minor potion.
Okay.
It's a 5+, and if I succeed, you get 2 heals. If I fail, you get 1.
Well, don't have to roll because I only got 1 wound, so...
Okay.
Done! I am feeling better, thank you.
You're welcome. So that was...
And technically that's not archived there, it goes behind the deck itself, but it's not going to matter for this playthrough.
Okay. Draw the action.
Next action card. We have Draka, your card.
I'm going to store it.
Okay. And then next card is going to be a Draconids. So interception, they don't see us, and we have to draw their activation card. They are going to move towards white.
That way, and this one can't go that way, so it has to go this way.
That's right. And then medium one, they check first. They can't see us, so okay.
They remove collapse tokens.
On blue spawn spaces. +1 Draconid on blue spawn spaces. So we're going to add a Draconid on a blue spawn space, which is there. And this one as well, actually. It's one as well.
So, okay, it says you remove the collapse and then put it down?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay, next card.
Okay. And we have the other Draconids. So the interception. They don't see us, fortunately. But we'll see what they do with this card. So, remove collapse tokens on blue spawn spaces, which we already did. Add 1, we can't add more. That's okay. Neutralize Draconids, get back up. Well, they're all back up. They don't do anything else. And that is it. Alright, what I'm going to do now that you've healed me is probably take a wound. So, I'm going to play Oracle to recover a card from my discard pile. I'm going to recover my Panic card. So this one, if a Draconid is my line of sight, which is true, if I get a 5+, I can eliminate him. So I'm going to try this with a +1 modifier. Do you want to help?
How can I help? I can
You can discard any cards that... actually, no.
No, I don't. I can make it worse for you.
You can't make it worse for me. So I need a 5+, I get +1, so it's a 4, 5, or 6 on a D8 to eliminate him. If not, he faces towards me and attacks me. Okay.
You got it.
He's eliminated. Took him out. It's fine. I'm just playing risky.
Okay, you are. All right, let's reset.
Reset. Okay, next round. So the goal is just to get 4 action cards between us.
So before we do anything, I'm going to just heal myself.
Okay.
So I get a slot open.
Okay. So you don't bother having to roll.
I'm not even going to have to roll because it's only 1 wound.
Yep. All right, here we go. First card is going to be Draka. You want to pocket that one?
I will hold on to that.
Okay, next one is going to be an Enko for me. I'm going to get rid of this knockout card. Actually, the other thing I want to do is I'm going to try this appeasement. So I'm going to test 3+. Each player discards 1 tension in front of them, then draws a card. So I'm going to try that right now. You get 3 or higher to try to get rid of your tension. Oh, I got it for you. So you get rid of that and you get a new card.
Thank you.
Welcome. And then next action card is going to be Draconids. So they're going to do interception. They don't see us. Now, if this wasn't here, he would see me.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily he doesn't. And we have to do the activation card. So they attack, and then they're going to move towards black.
Okay, so it turns and goes this way, and he goes that way.
Yep. Okay. That is it. Next card is going to be Draka.
I'm going to get rid of this to make room for it.
Okay. Next card is Draconid. So they're going to do their thing again. Nobody sees us. And we have to do the activation card. +1 Draconid on a red spawn space.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's not great because it's
He's facing south, so it's okay.
Yep. And those are the only spawn spaces we have to worry about. And then they face towards hunted marauders and attack. Luckily, we're not hunted. We're still stealthy. So.
Okay.
All right, that's it for us. Next card. Luckily, that was the last Draconid, so I'm not going to do anything else this turn. Ankle, that's for me. I can pocket that one. Ooh.
That's 4.
There we go. Ready to do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Discard all 4 of those. And that will give us the loot. So for the loot cards, there are 2 different decks of cards. So this is the loot card. You can draw 2 of these, and this is from the Catacombs of the Gods. So Kim, I'll have you do the honors. Take a look at those 2. You can pick which one. And we're going to take that as the loot, because you did the honors. And then we're going to also draw an alarm card. So Kim chose the Chrysalethalente statuette of Hercules the Invincible. I said it correctly, it's fine. When you move using an action card, I'm going to pass your test on the dotted lines. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that has to happen.
Okay, so that's perfect for you. You can move across it, no problem.
Oh wait, this is just for me to get?
You have it, but
it applies for both of us.
No, only the person who has it can use it.
Oh, well,
however, in future games, you can. We have it for the other games. It's a campaign style. Okay, so we got that loot. Now we have to get out. So let's see what the alarm does. An emerald drac emerges and flies over the sanctuary, spewing its deadly gas. The Draconids are galvanized by its presence. Replace the D10 with their D12. Oh my gosh. They're getting stronger. Place this card at the bottom of the action deck. At the end of each game turn, any marauder on a square must perform a test 5+ or gets a wound. Oh my goodness, they are ramping up.
Run, Steve.
Okay, all we have to do is get out. That's all we have to do.
Run. Just run.
Oh my goodness. Okay, our next action card, unless you want to play anything, assuming that you're good.
Nope, go ahead.
Draka, 2 moves or attack.
I'm moving.
Okay.
1, 2, and I have an automatically pass a dotted line test.
Sweet.
I discard that to use, right?
Yes, that's correct. Okay, next card is going to be ankle. Maybe 5 moves or attack. I think I'm going to use that. Actually, no, let me pocket for now. Oh, actually, it's the end of the turn anyway, so yeah, I do have to use it.
Well, oh wait, no, he's not in my line of sight because the rebel's blocking. I was going to throw more wrath at him.
Yeah, no, can't. So yeah, I will definitely use that to move 5. So let me move 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I can actually go around 4, 5, but that's risky. You have to go across.
And then he's going to be right in front of you.
Yeah, but he can't see me from that spot.
You can't. You have to succeed 2 5 tests.
Just 1 5 test, because I can go this way and then get directly into there. But when I leave, I have to do 5 tests. You're right. Yeah. Yeah, maybe not the best idea. So that's fine.
But it might actually work out best for you.
Really? Because I can just discard that and just run out. That's easier.
Okay.
So let's try that. I'm okay ending the round.
Okay, we'll end the round.
But remember, we do have this. At the end of each game turn, any marauder on a square space, which is both of us, must perform a test of 5+. So actually, I do have this card in my hand. I can use this as a +2 and a +3.
And my rock around is in my hand. I'm going to do +1, so I need a 4 or higher.
And I need a 3 or higher.
Got it.
Yep, and a 3 or higher for me.
Oh my god, another one.
Okay.
You're gonna die of all the gas.
I need a wound, please.
Oh my God. I need to come up behind you with another healing potion.
Okay, let's reset.
All right, reset.
Okay, next round. See if we can make this work. First card we get is the Draconids. Luckily, you don't see us.
Okay.
Yes, so no interception, but we have to draw and see what they do. The activation card is first one they're going to attack, which they cannot attack us.
Mm-hmm.
And then the neutralized Draconids get back up, which is basically nothing. So that's okay.
All right, next.
Okay, next card. Draka, you got 2 moves or attack.
So I'm gonna get rid of this, which is healing or drawing extra cards for my wounds.
Yep. Okay, next card is, let's see what it is. Enkle, it's me. I'm going to play it right away to get rid of that rubble.
Mm-hmm.
So that is gone. And next card, come on, me. Oh, Draconids. Okay, let's see what they do. Now they can potentially see me. Let's see what happens. They're gonna move towards black.
This one can't.
He's gonna. So that guy's gonna turn around and mess with me. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I have my special card, which is standstill. So drawing a Draconis card, I can test 4+, and we can ignore this card. So,
okay, so I'm gonna turn him back around in case he's ignored.
Let's see if we can make this work.
You need a 4 or higher.
4 or higher. I'm going to, let's do this. Give a +2 against that. So I need a 2 higher.
2 or higher.
Not a 1.
If you get another 1.
Not a 1.
Where?
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, so he's gonna stay facing black. He's not doing anything.
Yes, and what that does is do not play its effect on the tile I'm on or the tiles in contact. So the only tile that matters is this one up here.
Okay, so what is he doing then?
So he's going to turn towards black
and move to black. So he's here.
Yep. And then we do, actually the other card says we have to add a Draconid on the plus space of tiles containing a Marauder, which doesn't matter for us because we cancel that. Because anything in contact with my tile.
Okay, but that's
well. Oh, this one actually would activate 2. Hold on, he goes black.
Yeah,
so he would go here. Way. So.
Okay. That was a pretty good salvage play there, Caleb. Steve. Okay, next card.
Nice thing is that's the last of Draconids.
So we could get out. I have my carry card.
There's 4 moves.
You can just get out by yourself.
Okay, I'll get out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yay, I'm out.
Freedom.
All right, next card is Kim. Got 3 moves.
1, 2, 3. And you know what I'm gonna do?
Yep.
Nope, I got greedy. I was gonna try to kill this guy. There's no need. Go ahead and draw again.
All right, next card is me, which does nothing, and the last card is you, which is another 2 moves.
1, 2. Oh, okay. Now I do have to do this. I'm gonna do Fury. So I gain a wound, but I can move 3 spaces.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. All right, I'm gonna play this card. 2 moves.
And you're out.
And I'm out.
Okay.
With all of our loot that you gathered. Yep. I didn't get any of the loot.
So that is going to end the playthrough of this one. Now, things to keep in mind. The equipment you find we can put into a stash. We'll keep track of our gold, of course, but our wounds also persist. So what we can do is we can sell stuff. It costs 10 gold to get rid of a wound before we go to the next mission. We can also use gold to add more preparation cards, like you see Bribe, to help us going into the next one. But yeah, and then the special equipment you found are the loot from the objectives. We do get to keep it. So the whole point of the game is to do 6 of these missions. At the end of the 6 missions, if you survive, you win the game.
Cool.
There is an expansion that you can play past the 6 missions as well. So that's going to conclude our playthrough for Gods Heist. This is by Triton Noir. If you're interested in this game, you can look in the video description for a link to the campaign page. There's also another playthrough you can watch on One Stop Co-op Shop. Mike did it. He did the same scenario, but with different characters and a few different changes. You can see how the game feels differently comparing our 2 videos. This is from Triton Noir, and so we have played a lot of their titles. They've done V Sabotage, Assassin's Creed, and this is like their 3rd one as well. This is really cool. I like this one a lot. It's got the fun heist feel, like that Burger Brothers type, but a step up from that.
Yep. You just love loot.
I love loot.
You just want to go get it.
True. It's fun leveling up your dice. You can see my dice rolls were horrible today, but it's still a lot of fun playing this one.
That was the most impressive thing that you did was your dice rolling.
Yeah, lots of ones. Lots of ones. Now, the nice thing is if you do enough boost cards, because I can discard more than 1 boost card, of course, you can set up so you can guarantee it. So even on a 1, you would succeed. So I could have done that in a few situations, but it's fine.
What was the odds?
That's right. But the characters are all very different. and how they play. So Kim, of course, can chuck rocks and stuff like that, and you stored up all those guys. You
I
didn't use
did.
them.
I didn't even get to close hand-to-hand combat. It was fine.
Yep, you were too busy winning the game, I would probably say.
Doing the objective.
But there was stuff over here, shinies.
Which you got money, so the next play, we would be in better situation.
That's right. That's right.
So.
Okay. Okay. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time at the guild.
Bye.
Bye-bye.